There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's get this thing. Get in there. Yeah. Man, let's go. Here we go. Let's get this thing. Easy money. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. He's on fire. Gotta hit that follow through. Come on, now. Come on, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Bang. The NBA is calling me, but I gotta keep working. Gotta keep proving myself. It all starts with me. This is my story, and I ain't gonna let nobody write it but me. My career, my legacy, begins right here, right now.
Man, I've been looking all over for you, man. Should've known you'd be here.
Yo, man, just putting in some work. What up, man?
This is what's up. Bam!
Yo, is that what I think it is?
The NBA Rookie Showcase, New York City, baby! That's the shot we've been waiting for.
Oh my God, man. Just one step from the NBA.
Hey, look, man. This is exactly the shot we needed, man. You bring it in the showcase, and you are guaranteed to go in the first round, man. Guaranteed.
Yo, you know I'm gonna be ready, man. That's why I've been out here for the past 2 hours putting in this work. Yo, man, this is what I've been fighting my whole life for.
Hey, man, you earned it. You deserve it, man. You about to light up the stage and play your way right to the big show.
Hey, yo, man, you just trying to get that fat agent's fee, man.
Hey, whoa. Look at me, dawg. Look at me. You know it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm saying this because I'm a fan, man. I believe in you.
All right, man, I'm feeling you. Well, look, I got 3 weeks to get out there and do my thing, so why don't you roll out? Let me get back out here, do what I do best. Hey, unless you want to hang around, shag some balls, do what you do best.
Oh, that's a low blow. Especially since I remember a certain city championship, huh? Well, yours truly saved the day when you went out with foul trouble?
Yo, man, that was the 6th grade, man.
I'm a hero.
All right, man, I'm gonna give you that one.
All right, man, yo, I'll catch up with you later, all right? I got some calls to make, including planning our trip to NYC, all right? Hey, don't burn yourself out now. We need you fresh.
Ain't happening, man. I was born for this, man. I'm ready.
This is your captain speaking. We have begun descent for our on-time arrival into New York. Please prepare for landing and enjoy your stay.
That's good. Now some weak defense.
Hey, how you doing? Ready to get out there and show them what you're made of?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be, coach.
Look, I don't need to tell you this is a huge opportunity for you and everyone else playing this game. You make a good impression, you'll be a lock for the first round. Don't get ahead of yourself. Right now, just focus on playing your game and showing everyone what you can do.
Oh, I will, coach.
KO affiliates, welcome back.
This is what I was
NBA
born to
2K14, my career. More
Time
two
to let the
guards.
world know.
Get it.
All right, listen. Before we get out there, I want to talk to you one more time about Jackson Ellis. You'll be matched up against him for most of the game. It's inevitable the scouts will be trying to see who will make the better pro. I can tell you firsthand, he's not a player you want to take lightly. You up for the challenge?
Yeah, I know it's not going to be easy. I got some respect for Ellis in his game. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to shut him down, though. It's going to be quite the battle.
Sounds like your agent has you well prepared to deal with life in the spotlight. Either that, or you're one of the most well-adjusted kids I've ever dealt with over these years. Just be ready for Ellis, okay? And we got a game to play. See you out on the court.
Hey man, you ready for this?
What's up, Jackson? Yeah, I'm ready. I didn't expect to see you till we got out on the court, though.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're gonna have us matched up for most of the game, so I just want to let you know I ain't gonna be taking it easy on you.
Not expecting you to, man. This is a big night for both of us. Hey, man, I've seen enough of your game to know that me and you are gonna be competing for the same teams. So we just gotta go out there, do what we do best, and see how it all plays out. Feel me?
All right, take it the easy way out then. You might not want to do that on the court though, or I end up owning you out there.
Hey, how's it going, Jack? I think they ready for you out there.
Oh, this is your agent. Good luck with that, bro.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't let him get in your head. Hey, focus on the game. We'll be seeing plenty more of him in the future.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, man.
Remember, man, I'm gonna always look out for you, all right? Now, get focused on the right thing, huh? The NBA, the dream. Right now, you take it, and don't let nobody stand in your way.
You right, dog. Thanks, bro. Here we go, baby.
All right, man, you got this, boy. Woo! Hey, you take it. This is your dream now.
Get it. Anthony Bennett. Dog. Ooh, Victor. Still a dog to this day. NBA scared to sign him. Otto Porter. Cody Zeller. Alex Lynn. Let's do that out the backboard like that.
Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rookie Showcase, brought to you by Champs. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. Tonight, we'll watch some of the top young talent face off in anticipation of the upcoming NBA draft.
And because that's the case, Kevin, no shortage of GMs and front office execs here in the building. Representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that could obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But, of course, performing when there is pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And, guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Burke?
Well, he's really a do-it-all point guard offensively. Can shoot from the outside, penetrate, makes good decisions, whether on the drive and kick or in the pick and roll.
Yeah, I like him because of his shooting ability and his smarts. He's a guy who thinks the game. He's more athletic than you think. He has tremendous ability to shoot it off the dribble, and that makes it tough to deal with him, especially when he's involved in pick and rolls. And he does a nice job of keeping defenses off balance.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's Rookie Showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars are everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the buildup and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this time of year.
And, you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. I mean, you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters. You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. If you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
Here are the elites now. The pass to Noel. Stolen by Len. Carter Williams, the pass to Muhammad. Up again, and Bennett throws it down.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Pass to Porter. Now, here is Monroe. Guarded by Carter Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The elite shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He doesn't get the second one. So it's the Stars now. Ellis with it. Now Monroe defending. Carter Williams dishes to Len. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Kicks to Bennett. Passes it to Len. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Monroe with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he's good on the second. Stars off to a quick start here. It's a 3-point game. Carter Williams off the pick from Bennett. Dishes to Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from Len. Carter Williams with the bucket.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. It looks like he just lost his focus. I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And that one's good. Carter Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Anthony Bennett, a freshman power forward out of UNO. He wasn't expected to play here at the Rookie Showcase after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but I guess his rehab is ahead of schedule.
And blocked. It's Ellis on the wing. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Len sets a screen for Carter Williams. Porter with the steal, and they're running. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Bennett. Clark back to Bennett, another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players, not to mention the likely #1 pick next year. And when you talk about upside, Bennett is the guy who has that.
The Stars making a switch here. Adams checked in. Burke kicks to Monroe. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Monroe.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Now here's Carter Williams. D right on him. Pass to Ellis. Rocket 6. That's good on the chip shot. Ellis has got 7.
Well, you've got to like the way he's been playing.
That's right, Clark. Competing at both ends of the floor, and he's showing the scouts what he can do.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He had this message for his guys: no slow feet on defense. He told them every time the ball changes hands, we need to immediately get back on D. He does not want to see the transition game hurt his team. The other point he made was about defensive rebounding. He wants his guys to crash the glass and go after every rebound. He doesn't want to give up any second chance opportunities. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Bennett, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, I tell you what, he's got a real knack for scoring the basketball.
Well, even against this top-level competition, he's getting his points.
Burke gets the screen from Monroe. Burke, the pass to Noel. And it's the Stars' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Muhammad. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Monroe, no good. And the Stars leading by 9. The 3. Another 3 for the Stars.
Well, I tell you what, he's so confident at the helm of an offense, isn't he?
Yeah, no surprise there, Clark. He's a gifted playmaker.
Here's Porter. Rebound by the Stars. Bennett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Carter Williams off the pick from Adams. Carter Williams kicks to Adams. It's deflected. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, off to a rough start. This doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Now here's Carter Williams. Feeds to Bennett. Ellis goes in to the left side wing. The dish to Bennett. The pass to Adams. Buries it down low. Adams has got his first points in this one.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here is Monroe. He has 6. Noel sets a screen for Monroe to the paint. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the Stars now going with a whole new group.
And by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Good on the shot. Ellis has got 11 points.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
Well, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
Monroe in at shooting guard. Noel is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Burke, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for the Elites. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Monroe. And he was a bit of a shock to those in the know when he was invited, Clark, to this game.
And that means that somebody saw something in him along the way and believes enough in his ability that they wanted to see him compete against the best. Now he just has to show that he belongs.
Rejected by Monroe. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Ellis, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Here's Monroe. He's got 8. Monroe gets a screen from Noel. And Monroe kicks to Noel, and it's all evened up. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good vision he's showing. When the defense collapses, he's making the right decision.
Well, that awareness and understanding is something scouts and GMs love to see.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
And it's the Elites with the ball. Following the score by the Stars. That's good.
And he's a prospect that a lot of teams have really salivated over. I mean, his physical gifts, obvious.
And when GMs think upside, I mean, the best case scenario, those attributes are often a huge factor.
Now, here's Bennett. He's got 6. Carter Williams dishes to Bennett. Makes it off the glass. Bennett's got 8 points. Here's Burke, trailing by 2. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Stars.
What great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
Here's Len, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Len's got his 2nd basket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now, here is Monroe. 8 points for him.
Well, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Here's Carter Williams. Out to the wing. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 13 points for Jackson Ellis. The Elites trailing. Here's Monroe. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
And that one's good, Ellis.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Burke gets the screen from Monroe. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Len. Now here's Carter Williams. 1:11 left in the first half. He dishes it to Bennett. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out, Green for 2 points. And now a 6-point Stars lead.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
This game going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin?
Disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Looking at who's out there now for the Stars. Adams, he's checked in for Bennett. McLemore has come in for Muhammad. And Walters checks in for Carter Williams. Olynyk can't hit. And the Stars leading by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. McLemore with the ball. Now guarded by Oladipo. Here's Plumlee. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Plumlee's got his first 2 points.
Probably use a little clock here.
Yep, make this the very last possession.
Monroe, the pass to Gobert. Now, here is Monroe. And counted. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Second quarter ends in a tight. And now we return to one of the highlights of the entire year, the Rookie Showcase, brought to you by Champs. And plenty of scouts and GMs still in attendance for the second half.
And, you know, never too late for these young prospects to make a great first impression.
Yeah, still time to show them something, open some eyes, and, you know, that's what they're here to do.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for the Stars. Ahmed is out there with Bennett. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Len. And it's Carter Williams in at the 5.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. I'll tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit, because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And that one's good. Carter Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
Burke kicks to Noel. There's the feed to Burke. Pass to Monroe. Zeller setting the pick for Monroe. It's Porter outside, and that one's good. Porter's got 5 now.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And the Stars leading by 4. Carter Williams dishes to Bennett. Over to the wing. Now here's Len, covered by Noel. And stolen by Noel. Now here's Porter. D right on him. Kicks it to Zeller. He feeds it to Monroe. Inside. Got a piece of it. 4 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Some fantastic numbers here for Monroe. He has 9 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And so Monroe nails both of them. So timeout called here, the first for the Stars.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. His other point of emphasis was their interior defense, which he insisted they concentrate on. Keep the ball out of the paint, he said. Don't give them anything from close range. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The Stars with the lead. Bennett with it. 10 points for him. Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, with Bennett out of UNLV, you love his great hands for a big guy. He can really catch and finish at the rim. You start talking about his strength, his ability to absorb contact. I like his game.
Steve, the point you make about the hands is really a good one. Great hands are not teachable. Good hands become better. Average hands can maybe move to good, but great hands are a gift. When you got his size and athleticism and those mitts, you've got a lot to work with. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Carter Williams. After the Elites pick up 2. Passes it to Muhammad. To the inside. Land dishes to Muhammad. Wide open look. And too long on the shot.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now here's Burke. Guarded by Carter Williams. Porter passes to Zeller. Now Porter. 5 points in the game. Here's Monroe. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Monroe's got 13.
And one thing is for certain, he and Jackson Ellis know that they both can up their draft stock with a strong performance here tonight.
Yeah, reports say that the two were exchanging words prior to tip. They're trying to psych each other out. I love it when you see two players with that much fire in their bellies coming into this league. You love that type of competitiveness.
The Stars making a switch here. Adams, he's checked in for Lang. Plumlee comes in for Bennett. McLemore's checked in for Muhammad. And McCollum subbed in for Carter Williams. The Elites trailing. Larkin kicks to Monroe. Can't hit. Ellis with some nice D. On offense, here are the Stars. Dishes it to McLemore. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 3-point Stars lead.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Larkin, the pass to Gobert. And Monroe kicks to Gobert.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Walters, he's checked in for the Stars. Shots good by McLemore.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Off with the layup.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
There's the pick. Here's Monroe. Rebound the Stars. McLemore dishes to McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And it's checked in for the Stars. Both free throws good from McCollum.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Larkin kicks to Monroe. Olynyk sets a screen for Monroe. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Olynyk.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Well, guys, this draft is considered a weak one for power forwards, but I think we have a handful of 7-footers who may be best actually at the 4 position. Cody Zeller, Kelly Olynyk, not long wingspans, so even though they're 7-footers, I think you could slide them over with their skill to that power forward spot.
Here's Bennett after the made shot from Monroe.
No
Nice shot
way,
by
bro.
Bennett. Bennett's got 13.
And we touched on his draft stock earlier. It might be going up the way he's playing today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's been something, hasn't he? Really competing well out there.
Now, here is Monroe. 15 points in the game. Pass to Larkin.
No way.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Shots good by McLemore. Stevie talked about the big men in this class. Short wingspans, humping Mason Plumlee in that group. Over 7 feet in shoes. Clark with a 6'11" arm span.
Yeah, typically, GMs like to see a wingspan beyond your height, but that doesn't mean you can't play. It's just one of those measurables that sometimes gets too much attention.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Feeds it to Bennett. Drops in the layup for 2. Bennett's got 15 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Larkin, defended by Walters. Now the pass to Noel. A beautiful reverse layup. 12 points for him.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ellis, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Stars out in front, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And we welcome you back to one of the hottest tickets of the entire year. The Rookie Showcase presented by Champs. Such a great opportunity for these young players to test their skills against their peers.
You got that right. I mean, who doesn't want to play against the best?
Well, that's why you play in the game like this, because these players want to compete against the best in the world. That's why they're all trying to get to the NBA.
They've got Porter, Caldwell Pope out there with Burke. Then it's Zeller, and it's Noel in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for the elites. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by McLemore. And here's Porter. He kicks to Noel. And stolen by Bennett. Here's Carter Williams. And it's good from the elbow. Carter Williams has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Stars. Burke kicks to Noel. Tipped away. So it's the Stars now. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Carter Williams off the pick from Len. Carter Williams, the pass to Len, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
The defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
The Leeds trail by 8. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Now the dish to Muhammad. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
the free throw. Good on the second free throw. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Burt dishes to Noel. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Now the Stars leading by 6. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bennett kicks to McLemore. He dishes it to Len. Now here's Bennett. Soft touch off the glass.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And the Elites call time here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball.
So most teams sees the Stars taking this one.
Well, they have to be excited for the upcoming draft after a game like that. A lot of talent on display in that game as the Stars get the win.
There might be some winners and losers here as far as draft stock goes. You never know what the scouts saw, but in my eyes, a few players showed they've got game.
Well, that will do it for us here. Hope you enjoyed your glimpse into what the next NBA class has to offer. On behalf of Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
Yo, man, good game out there, even though you got lucky.
Man, we both left it all on the court. It's all good. Hopefully the scouts noticed. You feel me?
Wow, it ain't always about this one game anyway. They know my body of work. It's pretty clear who's the better player.
Come on, man. We're going to find out on draft day, baby.
Oh,
feel me?
Either way, I'm about to take that NBA by storm, kid. All right, fellas? Yo, all right, I'm about to leave you with your little man. Go ahead, do your thing.
Man, him again? Looks like it's a situation ain't never gonna go away.
Come on, man. That dude can do all the talking he wants, man. I feel like I let my game do the talking out there tonight.
Absolutely, baby. Woo. Hey, man, look, I've been getting info, right, from all the scouts that were here.
All right.
I can tell you that they are more than pleased with your performance, man. Matter of fact, I think you finally moved past Ellis on most of their boards.
What?
And the media's buzzing. That's gonna go a long way, baby.
Yo, man, I'm just glad to get that game out of the way, you feel me? All that pressure building up to that thing, man. I'm ready to move on to the next stage.
Oh, yo, man, speaking of that, man, we got a lot to do to get ready for the draft, man.
All right.
So go get changed, all right? We'll talk later.
Let's do it, baby.
Hey, man, you did your thing, bro. Woo! Before we get started on this pre-draft interview tour, all right, we got a few things to go over. First, the NBA sent over this personality test for you to fill out so they can get an idea of how you think, what kind of person you are.
A test, man? Come on, really? All right.
All right, man, before that, though, let's talk about expectations. How you expect your NBA career to unfold. All right, we got to make sure we always on the same page when it comes to goals and expectations.
Okay.
All right, let's start with the where. If you had your choice to play for any NBA team, who would it be?
Man, I'm just glad to get that game out of the way, you feel me? All that pressure building up to that thing, man. I'm ready to move on to the next stage.
All right, let's start with the where. If you had your choice to play for any NBA team, who would it be?
Yeah, that's the one, baby. You know it.
Yeah, man, I figured you might say that, but you know, as your agent, I can't be assuming stuff. This'll help me, though, when I'm behind the scenes working on stuff. Okay, so what is the one thing that's most important to you in your NBA career?
Yeah, man, what's up? We done?
Yeah, man, we're done. I lined up a few interviews with some teams that were really showing interest in you, all right? But before they talk to you in person, they want to get a feel of what your personality's like, so that's what that personality test is for. All right, so let's take care of that, and then we can head out.
Let's do it.
All right.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the scouting director for the Philadelphia 76ers. We're looking for someone with the 11th pick who can help our franchise take the next step. I think you might be that guy. I'd just like to ask you a couple questions to make sure. Here we go. As a younger team, I feel like we have a lot of opportunities for you. I'm here to tell you that you have a chance to be our franchise centerpiece if you put in the work. How many other teams can offer you that? That being said, we still have a couple years ahead of us where we're going to be acquiring young talent and assets. We might struggle a bit in those years. Are you going to be able to remain focused during the rebuilding years?
I've never really lost in my entire life. I've always been good enough to propel every team I've ever been on to success. I realize the NBA will be different in that regard, at least at the start of my career. This will really test my patience, but as a man, I'm up for the challenge.
Interesting. Next question. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
I definitely think I do, but then again, I've never been put into a situation where my own fans have been against me. I'm just trying to be honest here. I think I can handle it, but can I definitively say I can? No, of course not.
Okay, thanks. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions. Greetings. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel for how well you'd fit in with us. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
Oh, that's not a problem for me at all. To me, that just says that the people running the team want nothing less than titles, plural. It'd be an honor for me to play for a team like that. I just want to win, man, real bad.
All right then, one more. How do you feel about your performance in the Rookie Showcase? What stood out to you?
I felt pretty good. I could have shot the ball a little better. I could have done some other things a little better too, but all in all, I think I did okay.
Okay, that's all I have. I love what I heard here. We'll be in touch.
Man, you ready to talk seriously for a few minutes?
Yeah, man, I figured you didn't just come over here to hang out like we used to back in the day.
Yeah, not entirely, man. I mean, hey, I'll teach you a little lesson in some NBA 2K later. You know, again.
Whatever, young. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to get a game in, but hey, let's get that business out of the way first, all right?
All right, man, look. I know that you've been asked to do a lot to get ready for this draft.
Heck yeah.
I mean, besides the showcase, you got workouts and camps and interviews, and you handling it all like a champ, man. It's just one last piece we gotta sort out.
What? Ah, come on. What is it, another private workout or something? With the Cavs?
Nah.
Wizards?
We done with workouts, man.
Rockets,
It's
maybe?
nothing like that. Hey, look. We gotta get you a suit.
A suit?
Yeah.
All right, I can live with that, man.
Good, because you know how this draft is, man. I mean, everybody's going to be watching you, so you got to make a splash. You seen how players in the past went all out.
Yeah, man. Noah? Yo, Harden?
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Man, no one's forgetting that anytime soon. But hey, I can handle it. You know I look flying whatever I wear, baby. Mm-hmm.
That's up for debate. I got 2 words for you. Junior prom.
What? Yo, I was styling back then, dog.
Yeah, right.
Styling. Come on, son.
Oh, my
Yo,
God.
I feel you, though. So what's up? What we got to do?
Hey, man, look, don't even worry about it. I'm going to front you some cash so you can get something that works.
All right.
But if you can, you should consider kicking in a little extra just to make sure you really stand out. But that's on you, though.
All right, I'm going to think about that. But hey, let's really get down to business.
All right.
NBA 2K, baby.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, I'm going to whoop you, son.
Yeah, right. That'll be the first. Don't be cheating either. You all right, man? Just relax a little bit.
Yo, what if I end up being one of those dudes just sits here forever waiting to get picked, man?
Hey, man, look. I talk to everybody I can. Everybody agrees you're a lock for the first round, all right? It's going to be one of those moments you remember forever, all right? So just relax, man. Enjoy it.
Yo, it's just that...
Talk to me.
It's just... I'm about to find out which team I start my NBA career with, man. I'm about to find out what city I spend the next few years of my life in. It's kind of surreal, you feel me?
Look, man. It's all a part of the ride, all right? Just relax. Hey, here come the commissioner now, getting ready to get things started.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now to the task at hand. With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select
Anthony Bennett from Toronto, Canada, and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
With the second pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select
Victor Oladipo of Indiana University.
With the third pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Otto Porter from Georgetown University. With the fourth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Cody Zeller from Indiana University.
Ah, man, still nothing. I really thought they might have gone with me.
Nah, man, they always looked like they were going in a different direction, man. Hey, your time's coming, man. Be patient.
With the 5th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Alex Len from the University of Maryland. With the 6th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft,
The New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the New Orleans Pelicans.
select Jackson Ellis from UCLA.
Seriously, man? I can't believe they picked Jackson over me, man.
Hey, man, look, don't you even give it a second thought, all right? He played well in the showcase. You knew he had to go sometime. Hey, but hey, you're going to have the better career when it's all said and done.
Man, I better. Otherwise, that dude's never gonna let me live this down.
Yeah, man. I feel you on that. All right, listen up. I have a feeling we're getting close.
Yeah?
With the 7th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select the shooting guard from Mississippi State University.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
What I tell you, dog? Woo!
First round, boy!
Boys, you got the first round, baby. This is your moment. Hey, go get that lid.
My man!
You did it.
Yeah!
It's great to have you here. Please, have a seat. Again, let me say how excited we are to have you a part of this organization. We had our eyes on you before the Rookie Showcase, and we were thrilled when you were still available at our pick.
Thanks. Glad to be here. Can't wait to get started.
Great. Well, we'll get to that, but we have a contract to sign. I think we're all in agreement.
Yeah, good to go.
Well, here's the official paperwork for you to sign, and while you do that, I had the media team prepare a little welcome video for you.
Welcome to the capital city of California, Sacramento. On the fork of the Sacramento and American rivers, Sacktown enjoys a sunny Mediterranean climate and has a beautiful green canopy, more trees per capita than any other city in the world. The Kings are a team that traces its origins back to the very beginning of the league and beyond, back to the 1920s. With a new ownership group committed to the passionate fans in Sacramento, great things await. And now, time to meet your fellow Kings. At the point, Isaiah Thomas. When he catches fire, he can pull up from 3 feet beyond the arc and knock it down. At the 2, Marcus Thornton can heat up at any time in a game. Incredible range on his threes. At the 3 spot, John Salmon, still one of the better catch-and-shoot guys in the league. A born shooter. At power forward, Carl Landry. He might be undersized, but he can finish inside by keeping defenders guessing with his up fakes. And at the 5, DeMarcus Cousins. You rarely get to see a big man with the smooth game that he has. The Sacramento Kings. Here we stay.
And that's just a small taste of what we have in store for you here.
Yo, I'm ready to get to work. Just point me in a direction. Let's do this thing.
And I know the coaching staff is just as fired up to start training with you. In fact, they're waiting for you in the film room, so you better head over there now.
All right, thanks, man. Looking forward to helping this team get some W's.
Absolutely. And once again, welcome to the team.
Thanks, man.
we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. What an exciting game opening night in the NBA. Let's check out the starting lineups. First for Denver, Lawson and Fournier man the backcourt. And in the middle, the long-bodied JaVale McGee. Absolutely elastic. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Fareed in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, Thomas and Thornton carrying up in the back. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Then it's Salmons, and it's Landry in at the 4 slot.
And while it wasn't the biggest win streak of the season, the Nuggets did have a pretty good rampage of their own from the end of February into March. And because it happened when the Heat were doing what they were doing, the Nuggets kind of flew under the radar.
Well, as you said, the Nuggets put together their big 15-game winning streak. But, you know, Steve, since it happened, when the Heat rattled off their big push, nobody really even seemed to notice.
That's right. It might have worked out in their favor anyway, Kevin.
Thomas against Lawson. Pass to Cousins. 11 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Cousins has got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And Fournier kicks to Lawson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
That's good from Lawson.
And you look at Ty Lawson, he was drafted in 2009, a draft class full of point guards. But he got lost in the shuffle, fell all the way to the 18th pick in the draft. But terrific find for the Nuggets, who found their point guard of the future.
And you know, for those who used to watch Ty Lawson lead North Carolina back to the title in '09, he's doing the same things he did back then here in the pros.
That's exactly right, Kevin. An excellent shooter, a really great passer, unbelievable speed, quickness, and vision. But I think it's the change of pace with that blistering speed that really keeps defenders on their heels. He's a perfect fit for the way Denver likes to play.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.
That's it.
Thank you.
You know, as general manager, I see everything that goes on with this team. And I mean everything. Games, practices, team meetings. Even when you can't see me, I see you. So that gives me a pretty good idea of how you're fitting in with the rest of the team.
Okay. Did I do something wrong?
No, I didn't say that. But I do want to talk to you about your behavior on the bench during last game. Do you remember what you were doing when the team walked off the court during that first time out?
I mean, yeah, I think I was just sitting there waiting for Coach to call my number.
Well, the way I saw it, you were off on your own, sulking at the end of the bench.
Thank you.
You know, as general manager, I see everything that goes on with this team. And I mean everything. Games, practices, team meetings. Even when you can't see me, I see you. So that gives me a pretty good idea of how you're fitting in with the rest of the team.
Okay. Did I do something wrong?
No, I didn't say that. But I do want to talk to you about your behavior on the bench during last game. Do you remember what you were doing when the team walked off the court during that first time out?
I mean, yeah, I think I was just sitting there waiting for Coach to call my number.
Well, the way I saw it, you were off on your own, sulking at the end of the bench.
Yeah, I guess I was a bit frustrated not being out there, you know? It's just, I need more minutes. I didn't think anyone was going to notice me hanging back like that.
I noticed. And it wasn't just me. Coaching staff noticed, your teammates noticed. They pick up on that kind of stuff, especially when it starts to happen more often. Look, I know you want to get out there more, but being a poor teammate, that's not the way to achieve that goal.
Sorry, I guess I wasn't thinking. It won't happen again.
Good. See that it doesn't. We need players who want to be on this team no matter what the role. Getting wrapped up in your own personal frustrations and forgetting about what this team is trying to accomplish as a group is not going to get you anything but a quick ticket out of here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Last time you're going to see that from me.
Good. Better get on down to practice. I think Coach is waiting.
Best player in the world like this?
Thank you. I appreciate the time.
Best player
Always.
in the world like that? Okay, watch this. Gemma for that. Got a chop in the trimmer, shooting like Gemma. Jump up in that water, boy, you better be a swimmer.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Jamal Crawford.
You know, most people think of Jamal Crawford as a deep threat, but he's got a great handle on the ball. He can make defenders look foolish with that crossover. And that ability to create something out of nothing late in a shot clock is, I think...
And we're through two. Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon Bruce, coming to you live on a Friday night. The Los Angeles Clippers in front against the Kings in Sacramento. They might be picked as the favorites, but they got a game on their hands, no question. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The capital of California, good-looking shot there as we return to Sacramento. We're seeing a tremendous game from Thornton.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what...
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
Yeah, just about. Oh yeah,
What's that? For real? Yeah, I did not see that in my job description. I thought we were supposed to focus on playing ball. All right, I got it. Hey, man, I just hope you're a good tipper, man. Come on, man. All right. Coach, come on, man. I didn't even get off the bench last game. Yo, I thought I was picked by this team to make a contribution, not just to ride the bench.
Look, you need to calm down. Now, as a rookie, you have to realize that there are a lot of other players on this team, and you need to earn your spot in this rotation. It won't just be handed to you.
Yo, I feel like I have earned it. I mean, I showed what I can do in training camp, and I feel like I played pretty well during the preseason.
Yeah, you did, but there's more to it than that. Things aren't just going to get handed to you in the NBA, son. Look, you just keep doing what you're doing, all right? Be patient. You'll get out there soon enough.
This is your captain speaking. We begin our descent into the Bay Area. Please prepare for landing and welcome to Oakland.
All right, fellas, let's come out strong and never look back, man. It's time to play.
Woo! They're getting into that aggressive mindset right off the bat. You can hear them. They're juiced. You can hear it in his voice as well. The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Stephen Curry in this one?
Well, we all know that Curry is a tremendous shooter, just like his father. Quick release, pinpoint accuracy, deep range. But what I like about Curry is his passing ability. Such a good playmaker and tremendous court vision.
And the thing I like, Steve, is Steph's not just a spot-up shooter. He can create his own shot off the dribble, and he makes tough shots on the move.
Quick trip here for the Kings, just one game away before heading back to Sacramento. And the continued absence of Andrew Bogut Clark, the story for them.
Kevin, it's just most difficult to replace a glass eater like...
And Sacramento has possession. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with David Lee, and it's Curry in at the point.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Golden State moving the ball around. Barnes passes to Iguodala. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thomas kicks to Thornton. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 5. Landry no good.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot lot of those rebounds and points at the other end. Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Thomas, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. Curry against Thomas. And the basket by Curry.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs...
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
It's so tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell, whatever it is painful for him.
Well, with his exit due to injury, you wonder just how the rookie will step in and contribute. All eyes will be on him, as he'll probably get an extended run out here.
I imagine the heart rate is going a little faster than normal for this young man. It's not exactly a make or break moment, though, but he could definitely make a case for himself to earn more playing time with a good performance here.
Well, Steve, a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Monroe.
And obviously, this is a moment he'll remember for the rest of his life. Everything he's dreamt about, everything he's worked for has been building up to this point right now.
And we'll see how he navigates it. Trust me, it's not easy to keep your cool out there. You got to be composed and confident. And you know the butterflies are there, but as a performance sports psychologist that I work with says, you know the butterflies are there. You just need to make sure they fly in formation.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Mark Jackson had some words for his team over that break. Improving their inside game, particularly at the defensive end, is what he wants them to focus on right now. Getting bodies down low and forcing more shots to come from the perimeter. He also told them to get tough. He said, let's make this one a very physical game. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Landry dishes to Thomas. And it's blocked by Curry. They recover it.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he has 18 points and a very productive day for him at the foul line.
All said, he's drawn a lot of contact, drawn some fouls in just about every way possible, and he's made them count at the line.
You know, with the troubles he's had butting heads with coaches and others, you might wonder why the team keeps putting up with Cousins' antics. Well, I'll tell you why. The greater your talent, the longer your rope, because this kid does have talent.
Frustration foul there. You've got to maintain your composure.
Yeah, he lost his cool there, Steve. I mean, you can understand it, but you can't excuse it.
That is one of the more difficult passes to make. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through, and he couldn't get it done.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And Clark, you mentioned Cousins' problems. There were some rumblings last season that the Kings might look to trade him, Steve, and I think there would be some teams that would say, you know what, this is a quality guy that maybe needs a new environment.
I think teams would be very interested in him. The question is, how much would they be willing to give up? Because it is a bit of a risk, not knowing exactly what you're getting, but Cousins, an intriguing talent. There's no doubt about that.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Thompson with the bucket.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Salmons passes to Landry. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Landry's got 4 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 21. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. The dish now to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Baseline try. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an injury update on Marcus Thornton, let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Well, guys, the Kings head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. A rocky start to the year with an injury like this coming so early in the season. Hopefully they'll be able to recover.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
Yeah, but it's part of the game, Kevin. Almost everybody goes through it eventually as a player, so you just have to deal with it the best you can.
Unfortunately, it is that, Steve, and it's painful to watch your teammates out there because you're helpless in that situation.
Here's Thompson, and that one hits back iron. The Kings trail by 21. And Monroe kicks to Salmons, feeds it to Landry. Back to Salmons, stolen by Thompson. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. And that'll be his third foul so far. And he commits the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute. Well, Stephen Curry, really the engine that drives the Warriors offensively, and I don't know if there's a more entertaining player in the whole league than Steph Curry. I mean, he's one of the elite shooters already early in his career in league history, and he's a leader for this team off and on the court. Just very, very impressive.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And Curry last season logging heavy minutes, a good sign that he was able to hold up physically.
Yeah, and despite those concerns over that right ankle, he really had a tremendous season. I thought competed better defensively. Not the most athletic guy, but possibly the most skilled player in the league when you look at his ability to handle the ball, shoot with range, and pass.
It was great to see him get on a big playoff stage and show the rest of the country just what they've got to look forward to. And the Kings making a change here. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Patterson comes in for Carl Landry. Travis Outlaw's checked in for John Salmons. And it's McCallum in for Thomas. Curry attacking. Pass to Spates. Here's Nedovich. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Green outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Patterson dishes to Thompson. Patterson passes to McCallum. Back to Patterson. Poked away. Here's Thompson. No good off the front iron.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
The baseline J. Shot's good. Here's Curry. Curry gets the screen from Spates. It's Curry with the drive. Tries again. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in.
Substitution for Warriors. Kent Bazemore.
Spates kicks it to Bazemore. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
There's no question the big news for the Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with moving to Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in SAC.
The first one falls. And for all the Kings fans, what a great victory. Former 3-time NBA All-Star and Sacramento native son, Mayor Kevin Johnson, instrumental in securing financing for the new arena, and Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate, and I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years.
Here's McCallum, covered by Nedovich. No good for McCallum.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Nedovich, the pass to Spates. Drills the elbow jumper.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here's McCallum. He's guarded by Nedovich. Dishes it to Patterson. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And the rejection by Azili. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
9 seconds on the shot.
Shot clock at 6.
The defense has really locked down on them this half. I mean, they've zoned in and been very solid clamping down. I think they need to look to get into the lane a little more so they can get some high percentage shots.
McLemore with the ball. Now defended by Azili. And McCallum kicks to Outlaw. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Clippers. And McCallum kicks to McLemore. Thompson dishes to Patterson. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's McLemore. Green with the rebound. The Warriors shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Nedovich. 6 to shoot. Bazemore passes to Green. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Nedovich kicks to Azili. Passes it to Bazemore. There's the pass to Nedovich. Shot clock at 5. All sorts of time. No good from Bazemore.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Pass to McCallum. Into Jason Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
So it's the Warriors now. Nedovich, the pass to Green. Kicks it to Spates. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Maurice Spates swapped teams once again last year. This time joining Cleveland. Now he finds his way to Golden State. Spates very talented, but you wonder if he's ever really going to find his niche with one team for more than a year or two.
And the first one at the line is good. And Spates, primarily, Clark, a pick-and-pop big man.
Yeah, I like his nice soft touch, Kevin. It's really solid in the mid-range area. He's a pretty decent rebounder as well. I think he's a very productive backup and young enough to where he's still got some room to grow.
Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for McLemore. He's perfect from the line this time.
And for the Warriors, unusual for a playoff team to be giving minutes to 3 or even 4 rookies, but that was the case last season. Barnes, Azili, Green, they brought in a rookie group with maturity that had done a good job of preparing themselves at the collegiate level, and all of them produced.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Kings.
And the basket good. And for the Warriors rookies last season, Steve, they got an early start. They were in the team gym from the earliest days after the draft.
Well, this is a club that has great chemistry. Some of that has to do with Mark Jackson. A lot of it has to do with just the quality of people that they've put on that roster. But it's an exciting young team with a good coach and a great crowd. I think the Warriors have a very bright future.
Doubled by McCallum. Sacramento with the ball. The feed now to Patterson. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Sundays, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
You were forced into extra action tonight due to an injury to one of your teammates, but you weren't able to do much out there. Tell us about your mindset coming into the game like that.
Man, when it's time for me to get out there and play, that's all I'm thinking about. I can't be focused on other stuff or my game's gonna suffer. Then again, I guess it wasn't all that good tonight, so maybe I should be focusing on other things.
Did the glitch come through? Did the glitch come through? Skill point glitch. Yep. In there. Dennis Schroeder.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And as we take a look here at Isaiah Thomas, guys, what's your take?
Well, he's one of the most popular players in the NBA, even though he's playing a somewhat limited role.
Well, the saying goes that everybody loves the backup quarterback, and a guy off the bench, when he shows flashes of brilliance, he gets the underdog label, and the fans love him up big.
Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Lakers. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but...
The drive by Monroe. Sinks that one from the post. Monroe with his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got to have right now.
Well, this is a player who has, without a doubt, become one of the most special talents in this league. Somebody who can be counted on each and every night to do something spectacular.
You know, and one of the coolest things is that we've gotten to see his development up close. I mean, to marvel at how far he's come, the changes he went through, and the players he's become. I mean, that's rewarding, sitting here seeing that happen.
On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Williams the 2 with Korver at the 3. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
And now a quick look back to last season's numbers for Al Horford. 10th in rebounding, and he was so reliable all season long offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And you know, in terms of his rebounds per game, Steve, it was really a special season for him. He was a tough, physical player on the low block. The Hawks last season weren't really a bad offensive team, but they did have one of the more memorable offensive nights, and not for anything positive. In a January game against a tough Bulls team, the Hawks only scored 58 points over the course of the entire game.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Williams. And so he hits both. As you said, the Hawks had one of the worst offensive nights, Clark, in the NBA, but overall, we're a solid offensive team, right around the middle of the league. Steve, just goes to show what can happen when a team goes cold.
Yeah, when you don't have that one guy who you can always lean on to score, I mean, there are going to be some nights where everything just misses, and I think that was the case that game against Chicago. It was kind of bizarre, but hey, over the course of 82 games, it's going to happen.
Both free throws good from Korver.
A lot was made about the Kings in their home last year, but it wasn't about how well are they playing at home. It was about where is their home going to be next season. The Kings are staying in Sacramento, but they played like it might be their last hurrah.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, for the Atlanta Hawks this summer, they lost Josh Smith, but picked up a terrific signing in Paul Millsap. His contract cost them about $5 million less per year than Smith's does, and alongside Al Horford, they've got one of the best shooting front courts in the league. Guys, Millsap had the second best plus-minus in the league 2 seasons ago. He can really help this team.
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, one of the savviest players you'll see, no doubt.
And you go back to the Kings at home last year, 20-21 record, and it was easy to see just how much tougher a team they were in this building. You know, Steve, they really looked like a team that could compete with anyone at any time.
Well, this community really rallied behind the franchise, and there was a lot of worry that maybe this was the farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players, and they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things looked grim.
Now, here's Thornton, defended by Carroll. Monroe gets a screen from Landry. Monroe dishes to Thomas. Fast break, the Hawks. Carroll's running, and stolen by Thornton. And there's the feed to Monroe. Right through the D for the layup. And now a 4-point Kings lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor. Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that one. Forced them into some makeshift lineups late in the game.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points too, guys, in a close game like this one.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Shot's good. Horford's got 8 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Landry passes to Cousins. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot's good from Schroeder. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's Cousins. Cousins with another miss.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Millsap and Cousins with the block. Thomas up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Thomas dishes to Monroe. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Schroeder kicks to Corver. Pass to Schroeder. Feeds to Millsap. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. Close game as we wrap up.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up. Let's get into the halftime report. The Sacramento Kings ahead against Atlanta. The wins haven't been easy to come by to start the season. No time like the present to turn things around. For the Wizard, things are certainly going his way against the Hawks. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Complete domination. What a game for Monroe. He's got 14 points and also a block shot.
And boy, DeMarcus Cousins really asking for the ball.
Well, you have to think he made the right move there, setting up an established star with the ball.
Yeah, you know, a lot of rookies want to come into the league and make their splash, establish themselves, but sometimes you have to defer early and let the vets have their way. And then you figure out where you fit into the puzzle.
Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Monroe is out there with Thomas. And it's Salmons in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Thomas passes to Monroe. Shoots it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Rejected by Cousins. Salmons with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Monroe. No good with the triple.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Dishes it to Horford. Oh, trying for it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball, and his skill set allows him to be productive and consistent.
And Horford, a great combination of skill, Steve, and toughness.
Yeah, but he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds, he defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center position. And a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships at Florida.
Horford sets a screen for Williams. Williams gets a screen from Schroeder. And the rejection by Cousins. And the Kings pushing it up now. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Atlanta leading by 9. Williams attacking. Schroeder kicks to Williams. Outside Millsap. And he banks in the layup. Millsap's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Thomas dishes to Monroe. Plays it up and banks it in.
It's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. On defense, Sacramento, 9-point game. It's Williams with the drive, and it's blocked by Salmons.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Monroe. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Millsap a screen on Monroe. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Salmons. Williams passes to Millsap. Monroe against Williams. Now the pass to Horford. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Landry. Plays it up and banks it in.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Kicks it to Brand. Brand right side. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Monroe's shot is good.
Boy, the shot's finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Williams kicks to Schroeder. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Monroe with it. Count it, and the foul. That one is on Brand.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. Mike Malone, the new head coach of the Sacramento Kings, son of a former NBA coach. Mike has been credited with helping teams improve their defenses, whether it was in New Orleans with Chris Paul, last season with Golden State, but Malone very well regarded in NBA coaching circles.
And so the Hawks take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Al, plenty of battling out there tonight. At what point did the team start to really respond in terms of trying to stay on top of the momentum in this game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around.
but you know, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, you know, will our way to win this.
You toughed it out, Al. Thank you so much, guys.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Lewis Williams.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Test? What you talking about, man? Hey, man, I feel like you've been here much longer than me. If you see an opportunity, I'm not about to step in the way. Yeah, I'm feeling you. Hey, I just want to play my game, help this team win. You know what I'm saying?
Greetings, passengers. The captain has informed me we're about to begin our descent into the Portland area. Please prepare for landing.
Alright, last game, man. I'm calling it a night. Okay, your affiliates got work in the morning, work in the morning, work in the morning.
And there are the Trailblazers earlier getting set to play. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Nick Batum?
Well, Batum is one of my favorite players in the league, Kevin, because of the versatility at both ends of the floor. On defense, that huge wingspan allows him to cover multiple positions on the court. And then offensively, he can really run the floor in transition, and he can knock down that three-point shot.
Yeah, he doesn't just have to score through his defense. You know, post players love playing with him because he can shoot from deep and really demands attention when he's hanging out beyond the arc. You can't take your eye off of him when he's out there.
Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Lillard against Thomas, and Lillard kicks to Lopez. Patterson with it. Now the dish to Monroe. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
The shot by Williams, no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Yo. audio. I'm trying to feel my audio went out like this. Where did the audio go out? Ah. My bad. Man, what is wrong with this audio, bro? Audio. Yo. Man, I don't know what's wrong with this audio, bro. What happened to it? Like, it's crazy. Jimmer. Jimmer for that, baby. No, what? No. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. on, gentlemen. Give me some tray balls, baby. The audio is tripping. Wow.
And Williams drops them both.
You know, for now, the Trailblazers are still the basketball team in the Pacific Northwest. You know, Seattle made a strong push to acquire the Kings, made a record bid, but the owners decided that Sacramento had done its part to keep the Kings, and so Seattle has to wait.
And Clark, going back, you know, the Blazers, one of 3 teams in the Pacific Northwest. You also had the Sonics in Seattle, and Steve, you know, the Vancouver Grizzlies.
And I think those 2 cities, particularly Seattle, Kevin, are strong contenders for a new NBA franchise. Of course, Seattle almost ended up with the Sacramento Kings, but when Sacramento was awarded the franchise, a lot of people felt like it was only a matter of time before Seattle would be granted an expansion team.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, Ben McLemore grew up in poverty in the tough town of Wellston, Missouri, near St. Louis. A tiny house with up to 15 people under one roof. At times, no food, no heat. A single mother working nights to provide. And before his senior year, his high school shuttered for good. Basketball was his one escape. He said, quote, "If you say you're from Wellston, they give you that look. It's just the reputation. It's a hard place to live and grow." But he says even now that he's made it out, I'm never going to forget Wellston. I was born and raised there. It's my heart and my pride. I'm going to give back. I want to build it back to how it was. Guys, what an extraordinary story.
An amazing story. And Doris, good thing it had a happy end. Thank you. Good on that shot. And with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Fredette. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams rejected by Patterson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good. 17 points for the Wizard. And for Portland, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now here's McCollum, covered by MONROE. Matthews with it. 8 points for him. From deep, Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Good if it goes. Shot misses. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
With a few games of the new season already under our belt, we're back in the NBA groove. This is 2K Sports. The Trailblazers in a close one against the Sacramento Kings. It's been an uneven start to the season. They're hungry for wins, no doubt about it. Mo Williams.
He kicks it to Thomas. Back to MONROE, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Earl Watson. On the court right now for the Kings, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Monroe is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's McLemore at the 3 spot, and they're able to recover. And that one's good.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
The drive by Monroe. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Outside, Batum. Matthews left side. 6 to shoot. Open shot, Batum, and he swishes it right through. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. 9 feet out. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Monroe. Monroe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. That's good.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sound.
Monroe against Batum. And another hit. Shot made once more from Monroe.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Lillard attacking. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by McLemore.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Here's Monroe. Offline with his 3. And here's Matthews. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the 2nd free throw, no good. A tough break there. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And so it's Portland winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Hey, I'm really happy with the team right now. I like the direction things are going. Coach has been great. Hey, we just got to keep winning games, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I'm really happy that things are working out for you. Keep up the good work.
For sure. Definitely. Thanks for checking in.
No, anytime. Absolutely. Say, I heard you got a new place. How's it coming along?
Oh, man. It's
You like
looking good up in there.
Yeah?
Gotta come through. I'll have a barbecue one of these weeks.
Oh, I'd love to, yeah. I'd love to check it out. I heard the views are really nice.
Oh, man. You know, always. Bring the lady, of
Okay,
course.
yeah.
The
Couple
secretary, maybe?
Yeah, that all works.
Play some 2K.
Oh, have you heard about the new...
Gonna do it. Appreciate the love, KO affiliates. Peace.